You gonna stab me?
I'm going to defend myself.
Defend yourself from what?
I'm going to defend myself.
You acting violent? There you go. See? No, you chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
You know what?
Chill out. Why you trying to help me with?
The defendant gets a gun and shoots her 6 times. A revolver, emptying the revolver into Amanda Williams, killing her in her own bedroom.
He had just proposed to her, but shortly after that, on October 9, 2023, he was in the back of the police squad car, narrating and confessing on camera how and why he had shot his supposed fiancée 6 times.
Come back upstairs with the knife, so I record her again. She grabbed the phone out of my hand while I'm trying to record and take the knife and poke the screen and bust the screen all up on the phone. Then she slinged the phone. And then she come talk to me, so I'm running around the room. I jump up on the bed. And when I jump up on the bed, she trying to come around on me with the knife, so I grabbed her gun from under the mattress, and she jumped, she was trying to come out, I shot.
Everybody believed this would be the beginning of a very sweet relationship between Amanda Williams and Terrell Edwards, but unfortunately that was not the case. He had proposed to her shortly before the shooting. When the officers got to her apartment, they were shocked by what they saw at the crime scene. Inside the apartment was the body of Ohio's popular hairstylist, Amanda Williams, laying lifeless on the floor with her body riddled with bullets. Friends and families could not believe this happened to Amanda, who had just said yes to Terrell. Things got really ugly between Amanda's family and Terrell's when Terrell tried to claim her killing was justified.
Like, that's really crazy that you even try to play crazy with my mama like that.
All right, come up first in the court.
Videos leading to the actual shooting of Amanda was played in court, and that helped decide who was actually at fault and also helped the jury make their final decision. Why would Terrell believe her killing was justified, and why would any man shoot a lady he just proposed to? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story takes us to Beechwood, Ohio. Beechwood, Ohio is a city in Cuyahoga County, known for its upscale residential areas, thriving business community, and high-quality schools. One of the people who was making this city a thriving business community was Amanda Williams.
Hello everybody, it's me, Amanda the stylist. Just wanted to come on here and say that Alamo Styles is looking for a braider to join our team. I have one booth available. If you are interested, or if you know someone.
46-year-old Amanda Williams was a very hard-working hairstylist. She had her own business which she had built up from the ground up.
This is how we started. Here's a little thin, a little damage, and look what we got with the installation of tape-ins. That's right, tape-ins, y'all. Look how we can just pull it up. It's so versatile. You can pull it up and it's so flat.
She helped people look beautiful and also helped create jobs for people who needed one.
Good evening, good evening. Just wanted to come on here and make an announcement that Alamo Styles is looking for a full-time braider, hairstylist, and one nail tech to join our team. If this is you, please feel free to contact me, Amanda the stylist, so we can arrange an interview.
She was just too good at what she did, making her very popular in her city. Amanda was a family-oriented person who made sure everything was fine for her close family members. She was also a very beautiful lady.
When it comes to this sunlight, oh, I'm gonna take a picture.
Amanda made men turn head wherever she went. Despite this, she was humble and cool, never arrogant whatsoever. She was lively, bubbly, happy, and always living her life. Amanda never wanted to give another man a chance in her life due to what she went through in the past, but when she came across Terrell Edwards, things looked different. It seems like she had never been in love. Terrell presented himself like a very nice and great man. They went on nice dates. It was just like she had found her missing piece. They started traveling together, went on trip on her birthday. Things were just great. Her missing piece had been found, friends and family were happy for her.
Hey, birthday girl. What you doing? Are you having breakfast?
Breakfast on my birthday.
Yeah, birthday girl.
Another one, 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 another one.
She believed she had found a great man and didn't expect much more, but that was not the end for Terrell. He shocked her and proposed to her. Nobody saw that coming when it happened. She was very happy and could not wait for that day when she would marry Terrell. She was looking forward to saying, "I do," but what she said was, "I died," instead. People thought Amanda and Terrell was having a great relationship, but behind closed doors, things were not as it seems. Everything would come to light on October 9, 2023, when Terrell and Amanda started arguing as usual. She told him to leave her house, but he would not leave. Terrell continued arguing with Amanda, which quickly escalated and led to this video of Amanda being shot 6 times.
You gonna stab me?
I'm going to defend myself.
Defend yourself from
I'm going
what?
to defend myself.
You acting violent? See, you go, see? No, you chill out. No, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
You know what?
Chill out. Why'd you try to help me with?
You know what? You know what?
This video that followed is the video of him actually shooting her, but have been rotated for easy viewing. In the video, he did not warn her that he has a gun or will shoot her at any point in time. She also didn't have the knife with her when the shooting happened, contrary to what he would later tell the cops. They found out that he suddenly grabbed the gun during the scuffle and wasted no time in shooting her 6 times. Terrell would not let her daughter help her while she was laying there bleeding. He eventually called the cops and they were shocked when they got to her residence. They found her in the pool of her own blood, having been shot 6 times. They put him in the squad car to be transported to the station, and he had all this to say.
She come back upstairs with the knife, so I record her again. She grabbed the phone out of my hand while I'm trying to record and take the knife and poke the screen and bust the screen all up on the phone. Then she slinged the phone. And then she come charging me, so I'm running around the room. I jump up on the bed, and when I jump up on the bed, she trying to come around on me with the knife, so I grabbed her gun from under the mattress, and she jumped, you know, she was trying to come out. I shot, man. I kept telling her, baby, calm down, put the knife down, stop.
Terrell was arrested but was released because he claimed self-defense.
But we want to begin, though, with a Warrensville Heights man facing a jury for the murder of his fiancée.
Yeah, Terrell Edwards is accused of killing 46-year-old Amanda Williams at their home in October. Today, opening arguments were presented in court.
The defendant gets a gun and shoots her 6 times. A revolver, emptying the revolver into Amanda Williams, killing her in her own bedroom.
During opening arguments, the prosecution shared that in early October, the couple was having a tense day of arguing. They said that night, Edwards and Williams got into a very heated argument in their bedroom. The prosecution claims that Edwards fired 6 shots at Williams in anger after she told him to leave the house. The defense says he fired the shots after she attacked him with a knife.
She had told him to leave. "I want you to leave. Go." He said no. And she has a knife with her. And they're arguing. And the defendant gets a gun and shoots her 6 times.
There's nothing unmistakable about this. This man, at the moment he shot, did not want to be stabbed with that knife. And it was imminent, and that's the choice he made. And we believe when the court instructs you on self-defense, that is self-defense, and that's the only choice he had. He goes downstairs.
Amanda's family was furious and would not give in until the state did what was right. They went to court and a lot of things were brought to light in court. He testified in his own defense.
And today her fiancé Terrell Edwards was called to testify in his own defense. He is claiming self-defense, saying that Williams was lunging at him with a knife when he shot her and that he had no other choice. Today wraps a full week of testimony in the murder and domestic violence trial of Terrell Edwards. And after hearing from him in police interrogation videos and his own recordings of that night, today the jury heard Edwards' own testimony.
Terrell, would you state your name, your full name, and spell it for the record?
Terrell Edwards.
Terrell started at the beginning, walking the court through his 6-year relationship with Amanda Williams. They'd been engaged at the time of her death, and Edwards said they'd been planning their wedding at the Word Church.
We was taking premarital counseling, which we had just finished up.
How would you describe the relationship?
I describe it as being pretty good.
On October 9th, 2023, Terrell and Amanda had been arguing in text messages that were shared with the court. That evening at home, he says he wanted to put the day's disagreements behind them, but he told the jury Williams tried to kick him out.
Something just wasn't right to me at first.
He described her eyes as red and bloodshot, telling police that night that she had a demon in her eyes. When he wouldn't leave the house, he says she issued a warning.
So then she told me, okay, if you do stay here tonight, you're gonna have to sleep with one eye open.
It was then Edwards' claim that Williams reached toward his nightstand where he kept 2 guns, so he took them to his car and went back in. She was on the phone and it sounded like she was calling police. That's when he said he decided to pack a bag and go.
So then she comes upstairs with a knife.
Edwards started recording on his phone.
You gonna stab me?
I'm going to defend myself.
I hope to defend yourself.
I'm going to defend myself.
You acting violent? See, you know, see?
He says she rushed him with a knife, but his own cell phone video shows her setting it down. He struggled to recall exactly what happened, but told the jury that she must have gone back out for it at some point. Their argument escalated in the bedroom when he said she snatched his phone from him. He thought she stabbed him and jumped to the other side of their bed where a third gun came into play.
I remember her, like, when I looked, she was stabbing the screen on the phone. And I remember her coming towards me to her side of the bed, so I reached under the mattress where she keep her firearm. And I remember getting up and I thought that I shot her.
Why did you shoot her?
Because she was coming at me with the knife.
Under cross-examination, the details changed.
Did you hear those 6 sounds? That was her hitting the phone, wasn't it?
Yes.
You've got her gun already, correct? You just said so.
Yes.
Edwards testified that he fired 4 or 5 times. He thought she was dead and wanted to call 911. He sent Williams' adult daughter away when she came up to see what had happened.
Why not let Tyler go to her mother and try to help her?
Didn't want Tyler to be traumatized.
Really?
I didn't. She kept trying to get over there. I didn't want her to see her mom like that.
We heard Tyler Williams Monday when she testified Edwards locked her out of the room.
I was not able to have my mom hold her, nothing.
Why not?
I didn't, because he wouldn't let me.
Now, the prosecutor asked why Edwards didn't just leave the house when he took his guns to his vehicle, as Williams had asked. He said he wasn't really concerned when she told him to sleep with one eye open and only decided to go because she sounded like she was calling police. Turned out she didn't actually make that call. She dialed 9221, not 911.
The state was not having that. They went back and forth with the defense as regards what really happened that night.
The defendant sat in the back of Officer Viddick's car and said to himself, "Why did you grab that knife? Why did you grab that knife?" Amanda told him why she grabbed that knife in video 1. To defend myself, is what she said. And he sat there and said to this jury, I was never violent with her. He told the police all about things that she was like. Never once mentioning himself as part of it. On November 27, 2020, she wrote a text message to him that reads as follows. Every time I look in the mirror, I get angry all over again. To walk around looking like a battered woman is not only embarrassing but humiliating. To use your foot to do damage is one of the ultimate sign of destruction. And you complain about me being a strong woman. Well, if I weren't as strong as I am, I would have had you thrown in jail and exposed you to everyone. No response needed was her next message. His response was, I'm glad we're both strong and I hope you feel better. I'm sorry for what I did. He's not saying, wow, what a misunderstanding we just had. He's admitting he used his foot to cause damage to her face. His next response, I just wish the love we say we have for each other would show every day unconditionally. And her response to that, and this is why he knows exactly why she needed to defend herself, it will never be the same. And she had pictures on her phone of her face, pictures of herself in the hospital 2 days earlier getting treatment. You heard Tyler Williams' testimony. She did not know about the problems in their relationship. On that same phone, this happened around Thanksgiving time of 2020, she has a picture with her son, Amanda, and she has a COVID mask on her face. She hid this from her family, but he knew exactly what he did to her. And he can sit here now and have his lawyer say, there's a whole different side to that story, Judge. But he sat there and told that jury, I'm not violent with her. She begs to differ, still. So, that being said, Judge, I want to talk about what happened. This defendant shot her 6 times in her own bedroom. He did not need to. In his own testimony, he admitted that when she was looking down, hitting his phone, her attention was to the phone, not to him. He also said, at that time, she did not pose a threat to me. He also said, and you saw the still frame that was on the screen when I was asking those questions, he was on her side of the bed with the gun in his hand. You couldn't see it, but he said, yep, that gun is in my hand. And never once on that video did he say, I've got your gun, please stop. And he did not try to defuse that situation. He had an opportunity and he killed this woman. For that, severe punishment is needed. That being said, Judge, I have with me, as you can see, this courtroom is full of Amanda Williams' family and friends. You've seen the letters, many of them being her sorority sisters, community members. To say she will be missed in this community is an understatement, a severe one. To say she will be missed by her family is just not true. She won't be missed, she will be missed, she is missed. So, Judge, with me is Mr. Ian Friedman, who is...
At the end of the trial, Terrell was found guilty of first-degree murder amongst other charges.
All right. I have reviewed the verdict forms, and they do appear to be accurately or at least completely filled out. Mr. Edwards, would you please stand? The verdict forms in this case, count 1. Verdict reads, we, the jury in this case, being duly impaneled and sworn, do find the defendant, Terrell Edwards, not guilty of aggravated murder in violation of 2903.01a of the Ohio Revised Code's charge of count 1 of the indictment. It is signed in ink all 12 jurors, and the specifications are not completed. Count 2, the verdict reads, we, the jury in this case, being duly impaneled and sworn, do find the defendant, Terrell Edwards, guilty of murder in violation of Revised Code Section 2903.028 of the Ohio Revised Code is charged in count 2 of the indictment. It is signed and inked by all 12 jurors. Pursuant to their directions, the firearm specifications. All right. First firearm specification reads, we, the jury in this case, having found the defendant guilty of murder, further find and specify that the defendant, Terrell Edwards, did have a firearm on or about his person or under his control while committing the offense of murder is charged in count 2 of the indictment. It is signed and inked by all 12 jurors.
Like I said, found guilty, he doing life, and that's that.
Walking out of the courtroom Monday afternoon, family and friends are seen hugging each other after the jury found Amanda Williams' fiancé, Terrell Edwards, guilty on 5 out of the 6 counts, 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of felonious assault and domestic violence. He was found not guilty of aggravated murder.
Amanda's family had few words for Terrell, and they did not hold back in letting him know how they felt about him.
Honestly, I feel if anyone could take a person's life intentionally, should never see another day in light. I would wish the death penalty, but unfortunately that's not here, so life in prison is best bet. I just can't stomach the fact that I have to live the rest of my life without my mom. My daughter has to live the rest of her life without her grandma because a coward wanted to take her life. My mom did not deserve this at all. My mother was a family-oriented person. She was my motivator, my best friend. She was the glue to this family. She was my guidance, my everything. I just can't live without her, and I can't imagine just living life without my mom. I can't never call my mom again and tell her I love her. I can't never call and tell her about my day, about how my daughter is doing, how she's growing up. I can't do that no more. He can do that. He can still call his mom. He can still call and check on her. They can all call and check and see how he's doing in jail. We can't get my mom back, ever. My daughter has to grow up without a grandma. She won't see her start kindergarten. She won't see her turn 5, grow up, be a teenager. She won't see any of that. I must be 30 years old. My mom won't even be here to see that milestone. She won't be able to see my brother graduate college or anything like that. I can't believe she's not here no more. How can I ever explain to my daughter that my mother is never coming back? And that's the one that she called her papa, the only one that she knew, the only person that she was around for 4 years. How can I even explain that to her? And you said you never wanted me to be traumatized. I was traumatized the moment I walked in the room and see my mom lying there. And I was even more traumatized. I couldn't even hold her with her last breath. I just can't. It's not sitting right with me. I don't feel like anyone should be out here in this world if they kill someone. I don't respect a person like that, and I don't have any sympathy. This man never had any remorse for my mom at all. He didn't try to get her up. He didn't try to make sure she was okay. He didn't have no remorse or nothing, and I don't either. I don't think that he should have any time. He should be in jail forever, for life. And this is my beautiful, kind-hearted mother that he just took a beautiful spirit away. She can't even finish her life.
What do you guys think about this case? Do you guys think the jury got it wrong or not? Was that sentencing appropriate, or could he have gotten something lesser? Our sincere condolences to the friends and family of Amanda Williams. This beautiful soul's life was taken just like that. Things could have been very different with a little more patience on his side, or him just walking away like she asked. May her soul continue to rest in peace, and we shall see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for getting us to 300,000 subscribers. Do not forget to subscribe to our family if you haven't yet. Please stay safe out there with your families, and we shall see you guys in the next video.